Hello everyone, this is Ralph from Ralph's Trucking. I've been driving a truck for 25 and a half years. I drive for Tyson Foods. I'm starting a new diet, the carnivore diet. I bought a lot of meats, pork, etc. in the truck. I bought one of the Cuisinarts air fryers because it was 1300 watts. Being in a truck, you don't want to have too much wattage on stuff. Well, went to plug it in yesterday. All I did was 3 little block for 2 seconds, for a tenth of a second. I called them up and they're like, oh, it might be your inverter, it might be defective. It never felt right when I closed the door on the air fryer. So since I was at our main terminal, I took our loaner car this morning, took it back to UPS store, sent it back to Amazon, got my money back. Should have went to the Target because it was in the same shopping center, but I thought, well, let me go to the Dollar General and get an air fryer. Dollar General didn't have nothing. No small appliances to cook. So I ended up going to Walmart. So let's show you what I got at Walmart. This is it right here. Black+decker Crisp and Bake Pro 4-slice air fry toaster oven. It don't have any electronics, it's just dials, so that will affect with my power inverter. This is 1150 watts. It ran perfect. And here's some of the other stuff, air fry technology. Said Dollar General didn't have anything. I should have went to the Target because I was in the same shopping center. But I went to the Walmart. First time in Walmart in 3.5 years. But I knew they would have different selection. I was going to pick up an air fryer. One, it didn't have any, just dials. No clock or nothing like that. Because that might have been what was wrong with my Cuisinart I bought on Amazon. Like I said, it would not power on. Would not light up. I sent it back. So I went into Walmart and I was looking at different air fryers. They were about the same price. Matter of fact, this is cheaper than an air fryer. They had 2 different models. One was a Ninja for like $48. I was going to get that one because I like Ninja. I have other Ninja appliances. This one here is $40. And I went and checked because I was going to also get like a George Foreman too, because like I said, I'm going to do a carnivore diet, which is eat meats, etc. So I went down this aisle and I saw this. It's $39.90 $40. I went online and it's 1150 watts. So I decided, instead of having multiple appliances, I got so much room here in this Peterbilt. And I bought this toaster oven deal. $40. What's going to be worse? It wouldn't work. So I'm here up the street from one of our plants. My load ain't ready, so I come down here and I decided, I want a hamburger. So I broke it open, cleaned it up, heated it up, and it turned bright red. And I'm like, there we go. So I made some cheeseburgers. Well, first it was regular hamburgers. I ran it for right at 10 minutes. Then I flipped it over. I put some seasoning. I needed to put the seasoning on when I first started. It's been a while since I cooked it big time in a truck. So I seasoned it up, cooked it for another 10 minutes, pulled it out, put a couple slices of cheese on each, put it back in for a minute, and these are the photos from it. Alright, these are some of the photos I took while cooking the cheeseburgers. There's the hamburgers looked before. Here's some of the seasonings I did buy, grill mates. So, like I said, I have different kinds of pork and steak, and I don't think I have any chicken. That's the calories. I didn't put enough seasoning on the hamburgers. I will put more on next time. And here is 10 minutes from the one side. I put seasoning on it. I flipped it over. I cooked it another 10 minutes. That's right before I started cooking. There's still a little bloody, you know. I like it a little pink in the middle, but not that pink. That is when it's done. And I'll put a slice of cheese on each and put it back in for about another minute. And this is what you'll see on the plate. I cooked it on aluminum foil, so there wasn't much cleanup. That's the cheeseburgers melted. I like white American cheese. And that is got a hint of pink in it. But it was delicious. This is some of the meat I did buy. I never saw this before, and I picked it up. And of course, ballpark is Tyson. Some Food Lion brand. There's some Smithfield pork, marinated. I bought a lot of stuff that's on sale. If you see the little blue and yellow sticker, it's on sale. That's the back part of the refrigerator, slammed full of different meats. And here's the bottom right there. That's the cheeseburgers I cooked today. That bottom one right there, which was on sale. And yes, it was almost frozen. I cranked the temperature all the way up to make it almost frozen. If I have to, I will put stuff in the refrigerator in the passenger seat. I can make that a freezer. That's some of the lunch meat, cheese, and hard-boiled eggs. Okay, that's some photos of me cooking the hamburgers, like, and some of the seasonings I have bought. Like I said, I haven't really cooked in the truck. I've done microwave meals, but not from scratch in a long time. So that was some photos of the process of making cheeseburgers here in the truck. Like I said, should I make videos of cooking in the truck? Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of meat. And then some of the stuff I got from the grocery store. As you can see, my refrigerator is slam packed of meat. And if I cranked it all the way up to 7, and my meat is almost frozen. Almost. I could put it in the refrigerator I have on my passenger seat, which is right there, and make that freezer if I have to. But if I can keep the meat frozen in the freezer, the refrigerator here in the truck, by cranking it all the way up, I'll do that. But if I notice the meat is starting to not get frozen enough, I'll switch them around. But I do like the refrigerator here. It's in the passenger seat. It's easy to grab drinks. I have some hard-boiled eggs in there. That's my breakfast. A couple hard-boiled eggs. I got some lunch meat, cheese for the cheeseburgers, ham, turkey, stuff I eat driving down the road without any bread. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of meat, cheese, eggs, protein. The first time I got the eggs, it's already peeled, hard-boiled, peeled, ready to rock and roll. So let me know. Should I make some cooking videos here in the truck? Like I said, that little cooker is $40 on Walmart. If I could tag it down below, I will. $40 works good here in the truck if you have a power inverter. I think the power inverter in the truck is, it's 2,500. No, it's 1,500, I think. 3,000 peak, maybe. So I don't want to have nothing too strong. And like I said, I don't have much room here in the truck. That toaster oven fits perfectly underneath my desk in the behind my driver's seat where I'm sitting right now at the bottom part. It fits perfect, and there's still a little bit of room. So let me know, should I make some cooking videos here in the truck? And what should I name my kitchen / cafe here in the truck? So I'm going to be doing a lot of meat. Hopefully I lose a lot of weight. We'll see what happens. I'll play it day by day. But I do love meat. And people will have had friends have lost weight doing this type of diet. And I just started it Tuesday-ish. Today's Thursday. I'm waiting to pick up my load. That's why I'm wearing my safety vest. Like I said, I drive for Tyson Foods. And if I'm home sometime, I'm going to go up to the company store and buy a lot of meat there, because we get it a lot cheaper at the company store. So, leave comments down below. Should I make some cooking videos? 1, Should I do some progress updates of my weight loss? I went to the doctor about 3 weeks ago, and I go back beginning of November. So we'll see if I lost any weight. And what should I name my kitchen, cafe, whatever? Leave comments down below. Thumb up the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Leave me some comments. What should I do?